So I'm sitting around the house the other day watching the latest video from my pal Mark over at Food Made Simple, link in the description, when my phone rang. So I grabbed it, took a look at it, sure enough it was Rodney. Oh, Rodney was just giggling about how he had sent me the funniest one of those follow me for more recipe memes. So I thought, well, I'll take a look at it. Sure enough, that's pretty funny. And that's when I got to thinking, you know what? That's a pretty good idea. So him and I set off to concoct a good idea, add a little cheddar and jalapeno to it. And y'all stick around. I'm going to show you how. Before we go any further, I'd like to remind you guys, please don't forget to mash that subscribe button, give me a big old thumbs up, maybe even leave me a comment or two. I sure would appreciate it. For this year's recipe, you're going to need a corn muffin mix of your choosing, a jalapeno pepper, an egg, a pack of hot dogs, some cheddar cheese, and some olive oil. Alright, we're going to start with about half a jalapeno. Look at that fancy knife skills right there. Look at that. Yeah, we're going to do half a jalapeno because me and Mrs. Eatin Good in the Woods like the flavor of jalapeno. We just don't like the heat that comes along with it. So half a jalapeno makes just the right amount of flavor. I'm going to chop it down real fine and then stick it off to the side. Now we got an 8-pack of hot dogs. You use the hot dogs of your choosing. Now originally I had thought I would quarter these and have them look kind of funny coming sticking up out of the muffin and whatnot. But the more I got to thinking about it, I got to thinking, well, that may not be that swift of an idea. So I went ahead and chopped them down into little chunks. Now we're going to make the cornbread muffin mix. You use the mix of your liking. I like Bob's Red Mill. And just follow the instructions, which in this case is 2 1/4 cups of mix, 1 1/2 cups of water, and an egg. And then we're going to whisk it down real good. Make sure we get all the lumps out of it. Beat it like it owes us money, right, Rodney? That's funny. Now we'll add back in our jalapeno there. Give it another good stir. Now we're going to need about a cup of cheddar cheese. Say, that reminds me, if y'all are looking for a way to support this channel, keep this here trainer rolling full of farm fresh content twice a week, why don't you slide over to my Teespring shop, get yourself a coffee mug or maybe even a t-shirt. But if you don't want to do that, how about you go to buymeacoffee.com, and for the price of a cup of coffee, you help keep this trainer rolling. You can also visit boondockerswelcome.com. All of the links are in the description. Thanks a bunch. So throw that cup of cheddar cheese on in there and give it a good stir. Make sure everything's good and incorporated. And oops, I almost forgot. 1/4 cup of oil of your choice. I'm using olive oil. And keep whisking it. Now we're going to get our muffin tin. And listen, don't skip this step. Make sure you use those papers. Let's go ahead and get that oven started. You need to preheat it to 350. See what I mean? That just ain't going to work. So we're going to go with chunks. Now we're going to fill these cups up about 1/3 of the way. And then we're going to put a handful of chunks in each one of them. Then we'll finish filling them up all the way to the top. There you go, 350. Now they're going to need to go in that oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. Here's a little time-lapse goodness for you. Watch them things rise. And through the miracle of editing, they are done. Let's have a look at those. Ooh, them gonna be hardly fit to eat. We'll keep going till we find a good spot, won't we? They are D-U-N, done. Let's cut one open, have a good look at it. Whoo, them gonna be delicious. Whoo, I want you to look at that. My goodness gracious, doesn't that look delicious? That's a corn dog muffin. And I got a little sriracha mayonnaise there to dip it in. I guess all we got left to do is give it a taste. Let's do that. I'm gonna dip it in that mayonnaise there. Lucille, don't take your love to town. That there is delicious. Listen, you make these for your next camp out. You make them in advance, stick them off in the fridge, maybe heat them up in some aluminum foil or a Dutch oven or something like that by the fireside. Serve that with a little soup or something like that. My good golly, that is delicious. Well, listen, y'all, go on out there, be nice to one another. I sure love y'all. God bless you guys. Bye-bye.